Just as the girl sat down for the blind date, she was stunned to see the man sitting across from her was the very CEO she had been desperately avoiding. In that instant, her heart filled with panic and disbelief, because just a few days ago, she had mistaken the CEO for her best friend's ex-boyfriend, and in an act of revenge, she dumped a bucket of dirty car wash water all over him. The CEO had looked confused, and before he could react, she threw a second bucket at him. Luckily, the assistant rushed over and stopped her, but in a panic, she slammed the bucket over the CEO's head and ran. His assistant quickly removed the bucket, and the CEO, soaked and furious, ordered him to find that girl at all costs and make her pay for what she did. Meanwhile, the girl was still celebrating, thinking she'd successfully helped her friend get revenge, until her friend pointed to a couple by the elevator, revealing her real ex-boyfriend. Only then did the girl realize she had targeted the wrong man. She felt a bit lucky she had been wearing a hat, hoping her face wasn't seen, but fate had other plans. The man she had soaked turned out to be the company's new CEO. The girl panicked, immediately put on sunglasses and a mask to hide herself. The CEO saw her from behind, found her figure familiar, but said nothing, and asked his assistant to identify the mystery girl from the security footage. Later that day at a company meeting, the girl saw the CEO preparing to speak on stage, and sank into despair. Her best friend, meanwhile, admired his looks. The girl urgently whispered that the man she threw water on was the new CEO. Her friend was shocked, but still joked about it. All the girl wanted was to escape the scene, but her strange behavior quickly caught the CEO's attention. He noticed she was wrapped in sunglasses and a mask, and immediately called her out by name. Startled, she stood up. He questioned why she was dressed so heavily for a meeting. Her friend quickly explained she was sick and didn't want to spread germs. The CEO reluctantly let her leave to rest. Grateful, the girl thanked him and hurried away. The next morning, she came to work 2 hours early to avoid the CEO, but still ran into him in the elevator. Startled, she turned to flee, only to trip and fall. Before they noticed her, she got up and tried to walk off, but the assistant kindly reminded her there was still room in the elevator. The girl awkwardly refused, but the CEO insisted she come in. Once inside, he asked the assistant about the girl who splashed water and the cost of his broken watch. When the assistant said it would cost $1 million, the girl gasped out loud. The CEO turned to stare at her suspiciously, realizing she might be the one. She bolted out of the elevator in panic. Back at her desk, she began stressing about the $1 million debt. Her friend smirked and offered a quick solution. She pulled out a marriage ad, promising $1 million bride price after registration. Desperate, the girl agreed. On the other side, the assistant handed the ad to the CEO. He was baffled and asked whose prank it was. Just then, his grandmother walked in. He asked her about it, but she simply said she wanted him to find a wife soon. He argued, then used an upcoming meeting to escape the topic. Not long after, he was told his grandmother was hospitalized. He rushed over, but quickly saw through her act. She pretended to be in pain and insisted he attend the matchmaking. Helpless, he finally